And finally, it was a picture-perfect day on the White House South Lawn. Music playing, cameras flashing, and the 2025 national champion Ohio State Buckeyes waiting to lift their prized trophy under the spring sun. But in a moment no one saw coming, Vice President J.D. Vance turned a simple photo op into internet history with his butterfingers, and gasp, laughter, and viral chaos ensued. Here's a look at what happened.
The White House clearly had some turbulence early Monday morning. But before this oops moment, the South Lawn was alive with cheers as the 2025 college football playoff champions, Ohio State Buckeyes, had arrived. They came to celebrate their national title with President Donald Trump. The Buckeyes had clinched the trophy after defeating Notre Dame. It marked a hard-fought season filled with highs and lows.
That's a good-looking group behind me.
President Trump praised the team for battling through adversity.
And it's a proud day for all of us, but it's a proud day for the Scarlet and Gray. Congratulations once again. And
he also mentioned their tough 13-10 loss to Michigan in November. That was Ohio State's fourth straight defeat to their biggest rivals. Trump joked, "We won't talk about it," sending laughter through the crowd.
That team up north, we won't talk about it, but you refuse.
Vice President J.D. Vance, an Ohio State graduate, then took the stage. In a post shared by Margot Martin, who is a special assistant to the president and communications advisor, Vance was seen bringing humor to the event. Pointing to a Michigan fan, Vance said, "I don't know who let him in here." "That hat's a dangerous weapon, sir," he added, making the players laugh.
The last thing that I'll say is, I don't know who let the guy over in the corner here in a Michigan hat into this celebration, but I'm about to tell the Secret Service you've got a dangerous weapon, sir. But
as the United States Marine Corps band played "We Are the Champions," excitement filled the air. The trophy, shining under the sun, stood ready on stage. It consisted of two parts, a football-shaped top and a bronze base. And together they weigh about 50 pounds, which is over 22 kilograms. Vance stepped forward to lift the impressive prize, but he didn't quite realize the top and base separate easily. He grabbed the base while Trevion Henderson reached for the top. And as they lifted it, the two pieces split apart. While Henderson managed to save the golden top in time, the base, however, slipped from Vance's hands and tumbled down. A wave of gasps swept through the players and the crowd. Some players even winced as the base rolled on the ground. Coach Ryan Day quickly stepped in to help. Together, Day, Henderson, and Vance picked up the pieces. The trophy was carefully reassembled in front of the gathering. However, Vance then held just the shining top, cradling it like a newborn. President Trump's side-eye was watching the shy vice president while the players chuckled as cameras captured the awkward moment. Within minutes, videos flooded social media platforms. Vance laughed off the fumble with a post on X. "I didn't want anyone after Ohio State to get it," he wrote. However, this is not the first time. Sports trophies, it seems, have a history of trouble.
Oh, there it is.
In 2006, Maria Sharapova dropped her US Open trophy's cap. Then in 2011, Real Madrid ran over their Copa del Rey trophy with a bus. And in 2023, Lando Norris shattered Max Verstappen's F1 trophy by accident. However, in 2025, despite the slip, the celebration continued without a pause. The Buckeyes remained proud of their championship journey. The band played on, and the crowd cheered louder than ever.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
The Prime Minister Modi.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.